everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me I have Mr. Independent walking back and forth there in, what is that, Puff the Magic Dragon, or what?
Dude, I'm going bald, man, so just what I gotta do, man. Just kidding.
Is Kage there?
But I do have,
I'm here.
We have a decent show planned for you. There's some controversy on the show about Bruce Lee, and also someone lost some money last week or something like that, and someone stole cologne.
Yeah, the cologne. I'm sorry, bro. Possession is 9/10 of the law. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Kage, do you know what happened with that cologne?
I think there was some prick who took my shuriken to steal the cologne that I was using for
That's harsh, dude.
For an op that I had coming.
Fat chicks love it. Hey, man. It is what it is. I mean, fat chicks need love too. But also, Bruce Lee, dude, this is the more important topic. Okay, you and Bruce Lee, when Bruce Lee was in his prime, though, right? In a cage. No. Bruce Lee was the minor one. Brock Lesnar in his prime. You two in a cage, who would win?
Who would win?
Kage
let's
would
just
win.
say that there are some giants that can still fall pretty hard.
I know, but for you two, like if I had to put money down, like you two in a cage, it's UFC rules, all that. Like, what is you talking 50-50? Or what are you thinking?
Let's just say that neither of us are getting out of it unscathed. One of us will probably go down harder than the other, I'm afraid.
All right, Mikey. If there's a poll, if we can poll the in the comments section, I think there might be that option. Or just comment. Kage, what's your training background, dude? How many years?
I've been in training for almost my whole adult life, really. I've trained in a whole bunch of different disciplines, but mostly I practice Nimpo and also Bujikan.
Nimpo?
Nimpo.
Who is your sensei, dude?
Nimpos. Okay.
Who's my sensei?
Yeah.
I can't necessarily say his name because I have to protect his ambiguity.
Interesting. Good. Interesting.
Well, you learn something new all the time, so take it in the poll.
Yeah, sorry. My secret of my sensei is going with me to my grave.
How much do you weigh, Kage?
How much would I have to get paid to reveal?
No. How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm about 170. I'm just a little bit taller than most, but still, I'm pretty decent.
You're taller than
I'm pretty decent weight, so.
What's your height, dude? Approximately. I know you can't.
I can't necessarily reveal that.
Well,
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
6'5", 225 pounds, and a really
give us 2 inches. You're around 6 feet. That's a wide range, dude.
Well,
but it's on the lower end. Okay, Brock Lesnar in his prime was 6'3", 265 pounds. There's a bit of a weight difference there, dude.
Yeah, but still, there's some giants that can still fall. Just because they have that weight difference doesn't mean they can't necessarily hit hard.
Killing me, Smalls.
That's going to be in the poll and up to the listeners, man.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, I'm making a pot roast.
Are you?
Yeah. So sorry, moving around. Pot roast.
So
might want to try a little bit of garlic in there to add to the nutritional value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got garlic, bro.
So it looks like one of the first stocks we're going to talk about is Phunware Incorporated. Phunware Incorporated. We've talked about this, or Phunware, if some of the listeners have talked about it. Last tick was $1.33. Going on to the charts, as you can see year to date here, if you guys could see this on the screen, you have the Q card or outhouse bounce, and it goes to the drop card. And then you're down, and it looks like we're seeing some resistance, and we're at -5 cents after hours, but that doesn't mean anything. But this thing's starting to turn around. And if you guys can remember with this stock, the owner name is Henry, and there was Let's Go Henry shirts that were out before in 2021, if you guys can recall. So going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. Kage, what do you have on the twits?
I'm just seeing a lot of people talk about these clowns in Washington who brought us to this point so far with the comments.
Yeah. And then,
how about this take from stocks with Cam?
Just so the listeners know, this is one of the worst administrations in the history of the United States. It's competing with Rutherford B. Hayes, and Jimmy Carter is like Rambo compared to this guy, just to let you know. So we're at like Rutherford B. Hayes and like James Buchanan territory. Dude's right track, wrong track is in the freaking pisser. And he's pretty much not popular with anybody, so just to give you a heads up. Go ahead, sorry to interrupt you, Kage.
Yeah, here's a take from Questimoto, and he says PHUN, bullish. Gold, silver, biddy, whole market under fire. Hope all you Dems that wanted Biden are happy.
Great comment, man.
Pedo Pete, dude.
Keep on going, yeah.
All right. How about this one from
Hope? What did
Davis
he say? I interrupted the comments. He said, "Hope all you Dems what?"
He said, "Hope all you Dems that wanted Biden are happy."
Yeah, no, they're not, because their 401ks are in the shitter critter, dude. So what else you got?
How about this take from, let's see, Vertical. He always brings his receipts on stock twits. He's a Plus member, and he says PHUN intended pre-market already and bought plus 10.3% after mentioning it. It downtrended afterwards, though, and looks over again.
Yeah, this is a short market, and like I said, you're going to keep on having your green days and your red days, but get ready for more red days and green, just to be prepared on that. It looks like on Pulse 2.0, they got a news article here. It says a stock price of Phunware Inc. surged 31% pre-market today. The stock appeared moving in sympathy with Digital World's acquisition core. Let's see here. Investors responding positively to Tesla, Elon Musk terminating the $44 billion deal to buy Twitter. If I could recall, I think there was a guy named Steve Bannon that says that was going to fall through and nobody listened to him. Was he right again on that one?
Dude,
I guess so, with people not wanting to hear what's really happening.
And what did he find out about Twitter, guys, if you can remember? What did Musk find out about Twitter before he terminated?
What, all the bots?
Yeah, all the freaking bots that are on there. So the question is altogether, without going into black helicopter conspiracy theory, what is Twitter and who are controlling the bots? I'll leave it up to the listeners to answer that question, just so I can save myself from getting censored or the show getting censored. So, anything you guys would like to add on that before I keep on going on in this article?
No, please continue.
Okay, Digital World is known as a special purpose acquisition company, SPAC, that is merging as a company that runs former President Donald Trump's Truth Social app. Truth Social is a social app that encourages free speech with discriminating basis of political ideologies. Trump oversaw the development of Truth Social after he was banned from Twitter for for inciting the insurrection. That's what they say, but we won't talk about that because we're not allowed to. Musk publicly said he would be unbanning Trump upon buying Twitter in the interest of freedom of speech. And Musk also had to be against the permanent bans. Phunware is associated with Trump campaign in the past for Trump's 2020 campaign. Phunware partnered with a Make America American Media Consultation to develop the official Trump 2020 app. Phunware stock has repeatedly increased whenever DWAC stock has increased in the past. What else you got on the twits there, Kage? I'm going to go to another one there.
Let's see. There's a couple of interesting comments here, but most of it's just pretty comical. How about this one from Ignoramus Investor? He says, bullish, PUHN. The shorts are so freaking desperate right now. I hope they're hearing in their heads Alan saying, eviscerate the shorts on a continuous loop.
You got anything to add to that, Hog, or no?
No, not at this time, dude. I'm trying to. Dude, this knife right here.
Yeah.
Is ultra sharp, dude. Mercer, dude, they're the freaking bomb.
If you guys need Mercer knives for cutting your roasts, please look them up online. They are decent knives. And no, we didn't get paid to do that. We're just giving them a shout out because we're nice.
Dude, I gotta go. I will cut them right off, dude.
I've got to get off of Bloomberg because they are they're making me buy stuff, so we can't have that. This was in June, so there's stale news in June why it was down. We know it was down because the market sucks. Unless you do short selling or you already bought out already. Everything here, Kage, you're gonna have to entertain us with the twits here for any receipts or anything like that. I'll go to the website, check it out, even though we pretty much know all about it. It looks like it changed a little bit. What do you got on the twits there?
Let's see. Here's a bear with stocks with Cam. He's talking about Twitter.
Is this a dem or no? Did you say a bear or a dem?
He's a bear. He's a bear. And it's he's got a link to a video about the SEC could put Elon Musk in jail by Jim Cramer. What a shill that guy is. You're taking it. That guy's getting his information from that guy. I don't know what to tell him.
Hog, this guy's taking advice. This guy's posting on the board. He's taking advice from Cramer. Isn't that the same guy that was like, "This is the best economy we've ever had. I see my forecast for 2022 is so great."
Yeah, that guy's
he's basically the cheerleader of the.
Yeah, he is.
Is of the world order, I'm afraid, with it when it comes to the stocks.
That guy is going to go down as one of the worst clowns and hot takes of all of freaking takes, dude.
I've never known that guy to be ironic or
he's good.
Petty.
He's good for the insiders and the big dogs for helping them short out, except everybody just figured it out now. Mm-hmm. Taking advice from Cramer, man. Wow. That's all I was going to say is just freaking wow, dude. So anybody would like to add to that take?
I think that Kramer from Seinfeld would probably give you better advice.
Oh yeah, Kramer from Seinfeld would easily give you it would give you better advice.
At least he has experience, you know what I mean?
Yep. If they dine with the elite, then chances are they're only looking out for the elite and not for you. So you shouldn't feel free to never go on StockTwits and post a comment about Cramer. That's a good thing. Never again if you'd like there. So that's come after me on the boards on that one, brah. So what else do you have on the twits there?
How about this take from Aurora Kodak? He says PHUN. StockTwits seems kind of dead this week. Thought this would be Spam City after hours, and it's got a GIF of John Travolta from I think it's Pulp Fiction. He's just looking around the place and no one's there.
I just think people are in the freaking dumps with the economy, man. I mean, freaking everything's imploding overseas. You got starvation all over the place, getting worse. Governments are collapsing. Food shortages, plants catching on fire, civil unrest in other countries. It's just a freaking dog show, dog.
Yeah, it just seems like humans fighting robots, but this isn't necessarily the Matrix or Terminator, I'm afraid. This is just voices out there in cyberspace with who knows who's controlling what voice.
Who
and
pulls whose chains? Who knows?
Whose policies they're programmed to protect. I don't know.
Yeah, do you guys have anything to add on this? We just covered a little bit of the news that what the Alphabets had. They probably don't want to cover this one too much because it's related to, and that's if this video actually makes it to YouTube with the censors and everything, because you mentioned anything about what's happening and things, you never know what's going on. So if it makes it, then be happy that you actually saw this video. So do you guys got anything to add on this, Hog or Kage?
No, I think we're good for this stock. Let's
shout out to
let's head on to the next.
Shout out to the homies where?
Pedo Pete.
Oh, I was just gonna say shout out to the homies at Influencer, dude. So, anyways, we'll be back shortly, and we'll see you in 2 at 2. Yeah, it is VLCN. VLCN last tick was $2.27. Going to year-to-date chart, well, you're starting to see some resistance and you're starting to see some uptick. It was up 3 cents after hours. It's got a dump right here over in, what is it, January 2022? Gee, I wonder why. It's probably the outhouse and the chief. Going into, what would you say they do here? They engage in the design and development of electric outdoor power sport vehicles. It is also electric too for motorcycles, utility terrain vehicles. The company was founded by Christian Gerald Akonsky and Adrian James and is headquartered in Round Rock, Texas. Going into stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at, Kage. What did you see on the twits so far?
This stock is definitely on people's watch lists of.
It better be. It's up 300%. That's for sure.
Yeah, there it is. This take is from 802 Stock Picks. He says VLCN.
AOC. AOC's on the board?
VLCN. Hold it.
Oh, I thought you said AOC's on the board. I thought the take was from
I did not say that. AOC. I kind of wish she would just make off like a rocket and take off.
Oh, I thought you said she was hot, or was that Hog?
She does not have a good soul in her body.
Hey, so if you're an AOC fan, just remember that out there. I'm sure there's probably not a lot, but you never know, except for all the fake bots on Twitter. What else do you got on the twits there, Hog?
Yeah, this was a take from 802 Stock Picks. He says VLCN bullish. Holding well after hours, should have a decent day tomorrow. Still a deflated market cap, should be higher.
Okay. So we have the first electric off-road power sports company open pre-production orders for its dealers beginning Monday, June 27th, and its first all-wheel drive fully electric UTV and Stag, since the company has received thousands of non-binding production orders, and it ultimately finalized that it would result in more than $70 million worth of revenue for the company following the delivery. With MSRP 39,999 dealers were required to submit purchase orders directly through Volcon sales representative. The company is to continue to accept orders to 2023 year production from the dealers until sold out. The point, Volcon will accept a waitlist orders, pre-orders of the Stag non-binding, cancelable prior to delivery. So that's huge news right there. What else do you have on the twits? Anything about these orders or any bear takes at all for this?
Some people, like this guy from Cave Wall Street, he said he's just talking about the liquidity, and they're just getting a horrible day and getting chopped.
There's going to be a lot of horrible days ahead, more and more. You're under systematic collapse and people don't realize it. The sooner you realize what's happening, the better off you are for you. So unfortunately, I don't want to be the guy to say that to you, but I'm going to say that to you. There's going to be more bad days. So go ahead, keep on going. Sorry to be.
How about this one from Raz Al Ayan? He says, VLCN scalpers will be taking profits into close. Big players are building positions. The EV/sales paints an undervalued picture. I can't pretend to know what will happen in the days to come. However, the MAs are all looking bullish. Don't get shook out of pennies when this could move dollars over the next 2 weeks.
That is true.
Above $3 will be interesting. It has been a great cash session, and he's got his little thing in little chart in the comments.
He is right. There is dollars to be made in this, and that is true. But just remember the old saying is you lose more than you win the game at the penny game sometimes. But good luck to all and happy trading on that one. So I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but your game is your game. That's just what's going on. But be prepared for more red days than greeners, and don't get caught with your pants down. Hog, do you have anything to add on this one before I go on with this more of the this article here about Volcon?
No, dog. I say let's keep it moving along.
Okay. So Stag has been in the core vision of Volcom. The vision has become a reality with the launch this past week. The co-founder, chief technology officer at Volcon. No, this isn't Volcom, guys. It's Volcon. But the excitement around Stag has been awesome to watch. But the dealer interest, the pre-order supports, and the effort they made to design and engineer Stag built brand until Taiwan attacks China, and then what are you guys gonna have then?
We're gonna have
then we're gonna be in full on what is it, submissiveness to China, or
you'll have no chips.
We're gonna have to go to war with them, I'm afraid.
The orders will be way backed up because there will be no chips. So, but that's another story for another day. Let's hope it never happens. Just throwing a monkey wrench into it just to make sure people are in reality too. So I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but you got to throw that in there too. This is more of a reason to continue to pursue the leading edge technology solutions by partnering with reputable supplies, whether it drivetrains, suspensions, components, or tires. They're looking forward for a deeply focused, solidifying, deepening of relationships with the supply base and the broader power sports technology. So that's there. What do you have on the twits?
Let's see. Wait, no, not that one. No.
Oh, come on, Kage. Get with the script here.
Vertical. We always love Vertical. We actually had two takes when Vertical was posting, but here's what he said about this stock for Volcon. He says, float rotation, new float rotation in VLCN. A float rotation of 5 popped 35.1% until now. Float 10.7 mil, shortfall 1.6%, 5 minutes delayed. And he's got his little chart in the comments.
Okay, anything else interesting?
No, not that I can see from StockTwit's perspective.
So the board's
just
pretty much dead?
A lot of people with their charts and everything with this stock, hoping for a good day.
Okay, just remember that the listeners will fact check you if there's nothing important that they wrote. So they want to get their credit where the credit's due there. So they will fact check you in the comments. It looks like the stock price of Volcon surged to 50% over the intraday trading today. Investors responded positively to Volcon opening pre-production orders in the beginning of Monday, June 27th, with all-wheel drive, fully electric UTV called the Stag. And then since the company has received thousands of non-binding pre-production orders that result in $70 million worth of revenue for the company's expected delivery. With MSRP at $39,999, dealers were required to submit phase orders to directly through Volcon sales representatives, and the company will continue to accept orders for the 2023 model, of course they will, from dealers until sold out, at the point where Volcon will accept waitlist orders. On the heels of a better anticipated pre-order volume, the company has already been looking forward to solutions to become with the supply chain constraints. However, no assurances can be made and no solutions such available for the company on economic terms or at all. I would say that's the best take I've seen out of all the articles there, because it ain't getting prettier coming down the pike. Anybody for $200 a barrel oil, or you think we're going to make it through Labor Day or not?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's another survey we should take. So between that and
Bruce Lee
versus Bruce Lee, or Brock Lesnar, or basically anybody else. Okay, so we're talking whoever. I don't know. It's been a minute since I followed up UFC. But
or that piece of beef that you're cooking next year could be worth $100.
yeah, it could be, man.
You never know.
Mention that, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that with food prices going up and everything, since this is the greatest economy according to Kramer. So
yeah, what a tool.
Greatest economy ever.
What a tool shed.
Yep. But don't get political or anything like that, because that doesn't have anything to do with money or anything, you know.
Right.
So, gentlemen, anything to add left on the show at all or anything?
No, but I will be watchful and prayerful for our country. So
I was going to cover approval numbers, but here's the numbers. It's in the shits. So there you go. The House's approval numbers have hit the shits. That's all we're going to say.
Pedo Pete.
Don't make it a dog show. And good night now!
good night.